friends, as many of you know, I have just released my new single, Call to Purity, which is the theme song for my up and coming album, The Wardrobe. Now, I know how busy life can get, and while many of you have taken time out to have a listen to the song, some of you have even had it on repeat, which I just love, I don't expect everyone to take time out to read the backstory. But I know some of you have been wondering, now what's the wardrobe, and why is there a wardrobe in a dark and dingy room on the Call to Purity artwork? I get it. Okay, so in this video, I am going to share the story behind the wardrobe, the upcoming album as a whole, and then I want you to watch this space because in my next video, I am going to share the story behind the artwork specifically for Call to Purity, and then it will all make sense and you will be super excited for what's coming next. Okay? All right, you ready? Brace yourself, okay? You know when Nalini is involved, you might need some tissues. Here we go. The story behind the wardrobe. I was 3 when my big brother passed away. My mama told me that he had gone to be with Jesus in heaven and that he was no longer in any pain. It was then that I retreated to my wardrobe. I would get home from nursery school, throw my lunch bag in the kitchen, and then I'd run into my bedroom, close the door behind me, and then I would climb into my wardrobe and I would sit for hours to talk with Jesus. You see, my little girl mind believed that if I could somehow get close to Jesus, I would remain close to my brother. Oh, and the encounters I had with Jesus in the wardrobe at that innocent and tender age have stayed with me to this day. As a result, I have a deep awareness of his presence. One of my most vivid memories from within the wardrobe was I would see fields of yellow flowers in my mind's eye and the distant sound of children laughing and running around and playing with Jesus. There was always this feeling of immense joy, peace, and comfort. And while I was still a little girl grieving the loss of my big brother, Jesus was healing me from the inside out through my time spent with him. Well, it was about a year later I found myself standing in front of my mum and dad's little black and white television watching Billy Graham speak of my Jesus. It was then that a seed dropped into my little girl heart of becoming a musicianary for Jesus, a missionary who sings basically. And so my musical journey began. Fast forward many years later, while sitting at my piano, penning the very songs that are being released, the Holy Spirit drops into my heart the following message from Papa God. Write the songs that I will give you, and then release them in an album and call it The Wardrobe. Then invite everyone in so they too can encounter my son Jesus in ways they never imagined. So this is the invitation. What does your wardrobe look like? Maybe it's not called a wardrobe. Maybe it's a closet. Maybe it's a prayer room, a cozy little spot where you can sit yourself down and commune with your King. A place to be still and know that he is God. A place where you find yourself under the shadow of the Almighty. A place where hope and strength is renewed. Where your heart is restored, a place where you receive supernatural downloads from the throne room of heaven, dripping like honey, fueling you for the work at hand. When was the last time your loved ones were calling out your name because they couldn't find you? And that was because you were snuggled up close to Jesus, having such a powerful encounter with him, you just didn't want to leave his presence. Papa God is calling you to the wardrobe. He's saying, come, my child, come and spend time with me so that I can show you things that no earthly man can reveal. Jeremiah 33:3 says, call to me and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things which you do not know. 1 Corinthians 2 verse 9 to 10. But as it is written, what no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, and what no human mind has conceived, the things God has prepared for those who love him. These are the things God has revealed to us by his Spirit. The Spirit searches all things, even the deep things of God. but we only have access when we seek him out. Proverbs 25 verse 2 says, "It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, to search out a matter is the glory of kings." God is calling us to a deep place of intimacy with him. Friends, this isn't just an invitation, it's a call to action. God is calling us into the secret place, to step into the wardrobe, to meet with him in ways that will change us. He's calling you out of the chaos, of the noise, and into his presence, where he's waiting to show you things that no human, no celebrity, no billionaire could ever reveal. Don't put this off. Set aside the time today. Find that quiet corner, that wardrobe of your own, and encounter Jesus. Let him speak, heal, and revive you. This isn't about adding another task to your list. This is about life-changing encounters with the King who knows you and loves you. So will you answer the call? Will you step into the wardrobe? The invitation stands, but it's up to you to step in.